Dear listener, before we step into the story, let me speak directly to you. Life, with all its demands and challenges, often leaves us yearning for peace, a sanctuary where we can simply be. Tonight, as you settle in, I hope this story becomes that sanctuary for you. Picture the lighthouse not just as a setting, but as a beacon of hope and serenity. Imagine its light reaching across the distance, guiding you gently toward a place of calm, where the weight of the world melts away. This is your time, a gift to yourself. There's no rush, no expectation. As you journey through this tale, let the soothing rhythm of the waves and the gentle glow of the lighthouse carry you away. Each word is meant to comfort. Each moment reminds you that stillness and tranquility are never far. You've chosen to be here, and that is enough. Now, let us walk together along the shoreline towards the magical lighthouse, where dreams and reality blend seamlessly, and where peace awaits. Thank you for allowing me to guide you tonight. May this story bring you the rest and restoration you deserve. Tonight, we invite you to discover the secrets of a place where the sea meets the sky and the light shines brighter than ever before. Welcome to the magical lighthouse. As the waves gently crash against the rocks below, you'll find yourself drawn to a lighthouse that has guided travelers through the ages with its warm, glowing light. This is no ordinary lighthouse. It holds ancient magic that will lead you on a journey of peace and tranquility. Let the soft beam of the lighthouse illuminate your path as you relax and let go of the day, drifting slowly into a deep and restful sleep. The night air feels crisp and cool against your skin as you walk along the shoreline. The soft hiss of waves lapping at the sand is the only sound, a gentle rhythm that matches the steady pace of your footsteps. Above you, the sky stretches endlessly, scattered with stars so bright they seem almost close enough to touch. The moon hangs low on the horizon, casting a silvery glow over the water, its reflection rippling softly as if guiding you forward. You don't remember why you came here tonight. It doesn't matter. The pull of this place, this moment, feels undeniable, as if the sea itself is calling you. The air carries a faint tang of salt and something else. Something clean and comforting, like the scent of fresh linen left to dry in the sun. It fills your lungs with a sense of calm, a quiet assurance that everything is exactly as it should be. The sand beneath your feet is cool and damp, yielding slightly with each step. Tiny shells, smoothed by the relentless caress of the waves, crunch softly underfoot. Ahead, nestled on a rocky outcrop that juts into the water, a lighthouse stands. Its light sweeps slowly across the dark expanse of the ocean, a steady golden beam that seems to illuminate not just the waves, but the space inside you. The structure is tall and elegant, painted with a gleaming white that glows faintly in the moonlight. Its base is surrounded by smooth stones, worn round by years of tides, and a narrow path winds its way up the slope to the door. You hesitate for a moment at the start of the path, your eyes tracing the gentle curve as it disappears into shadow. The lighthouse seems to hum faintly, as though it recognizes you. Its light turns deliberately toward you, as if in welcome. The pull is impossible to resist, and you take your first step forward, the gravel crunching softly beneath your feet. The air carries the faint scent of sea kelp and damp rock. As you climb, the world seems to fall away. The sound of the waves fades into a distant murmur, replaced by the quiet rustle of the breeze as it dances through the grass that grows along the edges of the path. The air grows warmer, filled with a comforting stillness that wraps around you like a soft blanket. Each step feels lighter than the last, as though the very earth beneath you is helping you along, urging you gently upward. When you reach the top, you pause to catch your breath. The lighthouse looms above you now, its walls smooth and seamless, its light turning slowly overhead. The door is small but sturdy, painted a deep blue, reminiscent of the sea at twilight. A brass handle gleams in the moonlight, worn smooth by countless hands. Without hesitation, you reach out and turn it. The door swings open with a quiet creak, revealing the warm glow of the interior. Inside, the air feels warmer, almost embracing you. The golden light fills the space, carrying a gentle hum, a sound so subtle it feels like a vibration within you rather than something heard. The room is expansive yet welcoming, a perfect blend of spaciousness and intimacy. Smooth wooden floors gleam softly underfoot, and the walls are lined with shelves, not with books, but with treasures. Delicate glass bottles filled with swirling colors, seashells that shimmer with an inner light, sculptures that seem to shift their forms ever so slightly when you glance away. You step closer to the shelves, drawn by their quiet radiance. The air is filled with a subtle, sweet fragrance, like dried flowers and sea salt. One object catches your attention, a small orb that fits perfectly into the palm of your hand. It pulses gently, its surface cool yet comforting. Holding it, you feel a flood of warmth, as if you are cradling a fragment of sunlight. The sensation is soothing, reminding you of laughter, the embrace of loved ones, and the quiet contentment of a perfect afternoon. The room itself seems to respond to your presence. The light grows warmer and softer, enveloping you like the glow of a hearth on a cold evening. Everything about this place feels alive and attuned to you. There is no sense of urgency here, only an unspoken invitation to explore. The orb in your hand pulses with a gentle rhythm mirroring the beating of your heart. At the center of the room, a wide spiral staircase made of polished driftwood winds upward, its smooth railing gleaming with the sheen of countless hands. You step onto the first stair, your hand trailing along the rail. The hum grows stronger as you ascend, each step carrying you closer to something you can't quite name, but feel deeply drawn toward. As you climb, the air becomes lighter, fresher, and tinged with a faint, sweet scent, like blossoms carried on the breeze. The staircase seems to curve endlessly, but the journey is effortless. The walls around you shimmer faintly, their surface rippling like the ocean itself. And for a moment, you feel as though you are suspended between sea and sky. The wood of the staircase feels warm and smooth beneath your hand. When you reach the top, the space opens into a circular room. Its walls are made entirely of glass, offering an uninterrupted view of the world outside. The ocean stretches out in every direction, its surface shimmering under the light of the moon and stars. The horizon seems infinite, a perfect blend of sky and water, and the lighthouse's golden beam sweeps steadily across the waves, as though lighting the way to somewhere you've always longed to go. The room is filled with soft cushions and blankets, arranged in a way that invites you to rest. You sink into them, the fabric cool and smooth against your skin, lean back, and let the view and the quiet hum of the lighthouse fill your senses. From here, The world feels vast and timeless, as though you are at the very center of existence. The beam of light above turns steadily, casting its glow over the ocean. You close your eyes and let the sound and light wash over you, your breath slowing to match the rhythm of the waves below. The gentle rocking of the lighthouse creates a soothing, almost hypnotic sensation. Time seems to dissolve, leaving only the stillness of the moment. There is no past, no future, only now. As you sit, a memory drifts into your mind, unbidden but welcome. It is a moment of pure joy, the kind that feels almost too fleeting to hold on to. You see it clearly now. Sunlight filtering through trees, the sound of laughter, the warmth of someone's hand in yours. The memory feels as vivid as if you are living it again, and as it fades, it leaves behind a sense of gratitude, a quiet assurance that those moments are never truly gone. A feeling of warmth spreads through your chest, a gentle reminder of the love and happiness that exists in the world. The light above begins to shift, softening as the first rays of dawn spill across the horizon. The sky transforms, painted with hues of pink and gold, and the ocean mirrors the colors, creating a landscape so beautiful it feels otherworldly. The world seems to hold its breath in reverence for the new day. You rise slowly, your movements unhurried, and make your way back down the staircase. The hum follows you, quieter now but still present, a gentle reminder of the peace you carry with you. The room at the base of the lighthouse is just as you left it, its shelves glowing softly in the golden light. You linger for a moment, your fingers brushing the smooth surface of a shell resting on one of the shelves. Its texture is cool and familiar, grounding you as you prepare to step back into the world. The shell feels smooth and cool in your hand, a tangible reminder of the magic of the lighthouse. The door swings open easily, and the cool morning air greets you, fresh and invigorating. The waves lap gently at the shore, their sound steady and soothing. You take a deep breath, filling your lungs with the crisp, salty air, and feel a sense of lightness, of quiet joy that you can't quite explain. The lighthouse stands behind you now, its light still turning slowly, casting its golden beam across the water. It feels less like a structure and more like a presence, a guardian watching over the sea and all who come to its shores. You know with a deep and abiding certainty that you can return whenever you need to, that its light will always guide you back. The path down the rocky outcrop seems less steep now, your steps lighter and more assured. The sun rises, painting the sky in vibrant hues of orange, pink, and purple, a breathtaking panorama that stretches across the horizon. As you walk along the shoreline, the sun climbs higher, warmth spreading across your skin. The world feels brighter now, more vivid, as though the lighthouse has illuminated not just the night, but something deep within you. Each step feels lighter than the last, the rhythm of your footsteps blending with the soft hiss of the waves. The sand is cool and damp beneath your feet, a gentle reminder of the ocean's embrace. Tiny seashells, glistening with morning dew, crunch softly beneath your feet. The lighthouse fades into the distance, but its presence lingers, a quiet glow in the back of your mind. You carry it with you, its light a constant reminder of the calm and peace that are always within reach. As you continue along the shore, you feel lighter, as though the weight of the world has been left behind, carried away by the waves and the endless, soothing hum of the magical lighthouse. The scent of salt and sea air fills your nostrils, a refreshing and invigorating aroma. Somewhere in the distance, as the last stars fade, the faintest hint of a melody rises on the breeze. It's a tune that feels both new and familiar, as though it has always existed within you, waiting to be heard. The notes blend seamlessly with the rhythm of the waves and the warmth of the morning light, creating a harmony that fills your heart with peace. The melody doesn't ask to be remembered. It simply exists, a quiet gift that enriches the stillness. You pause for a moment, letting the music wash over you, before continuing your journey along the shore. The gentle lapping of the waves against the sand seems to echo the rhythm of the melody, creating a soothing and harmonious soundscape. As you walk, you notice small details that you might have missed before. The intricate patterns on a seashell, the way the sunlight catches the crest of a wave, and the delicate dance of seabirds as they soar across the sky. The world seems to have come alive, vibrant and full of wonder. The air is filled with the sound of birdsong, a chorus of cheerful melodies that celebrate the arrival of a new day. You come across a small cove, sheltered by towering rocks. The water here is crystal clear, revealing the sandy bottom and the colorful fish that dart among the seaweed. You take off your shoes and socks, wading into the cool water and feeling the soft sand between your toes. The water is refreshing against your skin, washing away any lingering traces of sleepiness. As you stand there, gazing out at the vast expanse of the ocean, you feel a sense of connection to something larger than yourself. The lighthouse, though now just a distant speck on the horizon, has awakened something within you. A sense of peace, a sense of wonder, a sense of belonging. You realize that the magic of the lighthouse is not confined to its walls. It is a magic that you can carry with you wherever you go. It is a magic that resides within you. You spend some time exploring the cove, discovering hidden pools and admiring the intricate patterns of the rocks. The sun continues to rise, casting its golden light across the water, creating a scene of breathtaking beauty. You feel a sense of gratitude for this moment, for this place, for the peace that you have found. As you soak in the sun's warmth, the scent of the ocean fills the air, a blend of salt, cool breezes, and the subtle fragrance of coastal flowers that bloom defiantly among the rocks. Bright yellow and violet wildflowers peek through crevices, nodding gently in the breeze. Each bloom seems to whisper a silent promise of renewal and hope, echoing the feelings growing within you. Eventually, you make your way back to the shore, feeling refreshed and invigorated. You put on your shoes and socks and continue your walk along the beach, the melody still lingering in your mind. The lighthouse is now just a memory, but its magic remains, a gentle reminder of the peace and tranquility that you can always find within yourself. As you walk, you begin to make plans for the day ahead, approaching them with a newfound sense of calm and clarity. The worries and stresses that seemed so overwhelming before now seem less significant and easier to manage. You realize that the magic of the lighthouse has not only brought you peace, but also a new perspective, a new way of looking at the world. With each passing moment, the sound of the waves rolling ashore carries away your doubts like grains of sand whisked into the tide. You notice how the ocean ebbs and flows, each rhythm echoing your own breath. a reminder that life is always in motion, always changing. The bright sun casts your shadow long, stretching it across the warm sand as you walk, symbolizing hope and endless possibilities waiting just around the corner. The sun is now high in the sky, bathing you in its warmth and casting millions of diamonds across the water's surface. Each sparkle seems to dance in rhythm with your heart, creating a symphony of light that reflects your inner joy. The world is alive, vivid, and brimming with the promise of adventure. You pause, close your eyes, and breathe deeply, soaking up the sounds of children laughing in the distance, the cries of gulls overhead, and the whispering wind through the dunes. All at once, you feel compelled to follow a winding path that veers slightly away from the beach, leading you toward a cluster of coastal trees. The canopy provides a cooling shade, the air now rich with the scent of pine and earth, grounding you further in the present moment. Birds flit between the branches, their vibrant colors seeming even more radiant in the soft, dappled light. You can't help but feel enchanted by their playful antics, the way they hop and chirp as though they are sharing stories of their own adventures. As you stroll along this gentle path, the chorus of life swells around you. The rustling leaves above seem to harmonize with the soft crunch of twigs underfoot, creating a melody that resonates with your soul. Time feels as though it has stretched. The boundaries of reality blur as you wander deeper into this enchanting world. Here, every element, every sound, scent, and sight feels connected, as though the cosmos itself is whispering its secrets to you. Suddenly, you hear the smallest of voices, a tinkling giggle that pulls your gaze toward a glimmering light peeking through the ferns. Intrigued, you kneel down to peer more closely. What you discover is nothing short of magical. A small gathering of luminescent fairies, their wings radiant and translucent, flitting about like tiny glowing jewels. They dance in the air, weaving elaborate patterns, and as they notice you, their laughter spills forth like a gentle waterfall, filling the air with warmth and joy. You watch in awe, completely captivated by their grace. One brave little fairy flutters closer, a mischievous twinkle in its eyes. With a voice like the tinkling of tiny bells, it speaks. "Hello, traveler. We've seen you visit the lighthouse. The magic within it has awakened you, hasn't it? Follow your heart and let it guide you." The fairy dances around your hand, leaving behind a shimmer of stardust that makes your heart soar. Feeling emboldened, you smile and nod. "Yes, the lighthouse has shown me the way to peace," you reply softly. The little fairy nods knowingly, her movements growing even more spirited. She beckons you to follow her deeper into the enchanting glade, and you can't resist. As you follow, the air is thick with wildflowers blooming all around, lavender, daisies, and tiny white blossoms intertwining like fairy lights scattered among the greenery. Each step seems lighter than the last, the magic of the moment expanding your senses. The petals brush softly against your fingertips, a delicate reminder of nature's gentle touch. You notice how the sunlight filters through the trees, casting a warm golden glow over everything, illuminating each blade of grass and creating a tapestry of life. Emerging from the trees, you're met with a hidden garden, a sanctuary awash in color. Here the fairies flit about tirelessly, tending to a variety of flowers. Some are larger than life, while others are tiny blossoms barely coming into bloom. Each flower seems to pulse with vibrant energy, their fragrances mingling in the air, creating an intoxicating blend of scents that wraps around you in a warm embrace. The sweet scent of jasmine and ripe orange blossoms fills your senses, transporting you even further into a dreamlike state. In the center of the garden is a small pond, its water as clear as crystal and reflecting the sky like a polished mirror. You kneel down to the edge, watching as colorful fish swim gracefully beneath the surface, their movements fluid and hypnotic. The shimmering scales catch the sun's glow, creating a dazzling spectacle. You take a moment to let the peace around you sink in, the soft sounds of the fairies' laughter, the gentle splashes of water, and the caress of the breeze, all mingling harmoniously. Your heart swells with gratitude, and you know this moment, this place, is forever etched in your memory. A secret garden filled with light, laughter, and wonder. The fairy reappears, hovering close to your ear, and whispers, "Whenever you feel lost, remember this garden. The magic lives within you, and it can be found again just by closing your eyes and believing." With a graceful spin, she disappears into a swirl of light, leaving you with the warmth of her words echoing in your heart. Taking a deep breath, you absorb the beauty around you one last time, imprinting every detail into your mind. The vibrant blooms, the gentle hum of life, and the serene presence of the pond form an everlasting memory. You rise slowly, making your way back through the path illuminated by the morning sun, feeling lighter in spirit and heart. Returning to the shoreline, you know the magic of the lighthouse, the fairies, and the hidden garden is more than just an enchanting journey. It's a reminder of the beauty within you and around you, waiting to be discovered. You continue to walk along the beach, a smile playing on your lips, as the melody from the morning lingers on the breeze and fills your heart with peace. And as the sun shines high above, casting brilliant light across the world, you embrace the day ahead with renewed courage, ready for whatever lies in your path. Let this story stay with you as a gentle reminder that the magic of the lighthouse is always there, illuminating the way back to your inner tranquility and joy. Sleep well. Good night.